about that mile high magic. You can feel it in the air, in the altitude. Feel it when you can't breathe.
Life in a barrel. Life in a barrel. Life in a barrel.
What it do, Broncos country, and welcome to the Week 17 edition of your number one source for Broncos news, takes, and opinions. This is Life in a Barrel. Inspired by the legacy of the late Broncos superfan Tim Barrelman McKernan, we seek to give you raw, educated, unfiltered Denver Broncos news only superfans can give you. Joining me every week, my partner in crime, please welcome Tariq Hatchet Young to the show. Reek, how you doing, bro?
What it do, twin? No, let me stop.
How you living, brother, man? It's a bit of a sad Monday here in the Mile High City, man. We kind of got boat raced yesterday by the Jags. What happened?
You know, I'm feeling way better than yesterday. I can tell you that now. The more I think about it, it's better. It's better we lost yesterday. It's better we lost.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can say it.
Yeah.
I can put in some facts on why it's great that we lost too.
We'll touch on that here in a second. Let's go ahead and just get into the game recap. Jaguars went into Denver and took control early, beating the Broncos 34-20 after a scoreless start. Broncos missed a field goal off the right upright. Jacksonville struck first late in the opening quarter. Trevor Lawrence hit Parker Washington for a 13-yard touchdown with 7 seconds left to make it 7-0. Denver answered immediately. Bo Nix pushed the Broncos into scoring range and found Cortland Sutton for a beautiful 15-yard touchdown pass early in the second to tie the game. Then Will Lutz drilled a 54-yard field goal to give Denver a 10-7 lead. Jacksonville responded with a steady drive, capped by Lawrence to Bretton Strange for a 3-yard touchdown. And before halftime, Cam Little hit a 47-yard field goal to send the Jags into the break up 17-10. In the third quarter, Denver briefly pulled even when rookie running back R.J. Harvey broke a 38-yard touchdown run to make it 17-17. But that's when Jacksonville blew it open. Lawrence led back-to-back touchdown drives, including a 63-yard strike to Parker Washington that set up a score. And the Jaguars stretched it 31-17. A Broncos fumble recovered by Jacksonville kept momentum rolling. And early in the fourth, Little added a 26-yard field goal to make it 34-17. Denver managed a late field goal to cut it to 34-20, but a Bo Nix interception with under 9 minutes left ended a comeback chance, and Jacksonville closed it out. What are your reactions?
They brought it yesterday. Can't be mad about it. Trevor Lawrence played his game. And before we continue, all the little Jags fans that's in the comments talking shit, we get it. Y'all won.
Hey,
But
I said
what y'all gonna do?
the same thing, but where was that energy before the game?
Exactly. What y'all gonna do when it really matters? That's all I'm gonna say on it.
Like, no, honestly, I agree with a lot with what you had to say earlier about the Broncos needing this loss. I would much rather have this happen now than during the playoffs.
Exactly. It's better they lose now. And statistically, every Broncos team that's won the Super Bowl, when it comes to their Super Bowl run, when they've won, they've lost their one of their third to last games. So,
Well, no, I mean, after an 11-game win streak, this team hadn't really tasted a loss in September.
didn't lose a game in 91 days. The loss needed to happen.
And again, I'm glad it happened now, not the playoffs.
Exactly. 2 losses before, they were, I wouldn't even consider them losses. End of the game.
Last minute field goals to put it over, especially that Indy game. That Indy game was very, very
Back and
controversial.
Mm-hmm. But this game just got beat. And the boys in the locker room understand that.
Mhm.
Like Nick Benito, outside linebacker, he said he didn't play his best game yesterday. He played like ass. So he's got to recover from that and be better for his teammates.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the top 5 game-changing moments of the game against Jacksonville, and we're gonna go in order. And we're gonna start early with Will Lutz missed field goal off the right upright. It looked good for a second after it curved back in, but that was a hard one to start the game on.
It said doom.
Being a kicker in the NFL is probably one of the most nerve-wracking jobs that you could ever have.
It's a cutthroat business.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That was a missed opportunity to get some momentum going in Denver's way. Let's go ahead and talk about moment number 2. The botched first half ending. Broncos had an opportunity controlling the ball to score as the half ends and get the ball at the start of the second half and score again, go double up 2 for 1. But you got to catch the ball, Pat Bryant.
Way too many drops yesterday. I completely agree. Drops all around the whole game when it mattered most. Those drops reminded me of the Buffalo playoff game from last year. We can't allow that to happen because you get put in a situation where we got so pass heavy. It just wasn't working yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. And that sucks because RJ Harvey was balling yesterday.
And speaking of RJ Harvey, I think the NFL media needs to start making a case for rookie of the year for him. I know there's other great rookies, but this man has 787 yards total with receiving and rushing and 11 touchdowns. So the most out of all rookies, and no one's talking about that.
Yeah.
Let's get him onto the fucking rookie of the year ballot. Come on.
I'm sure he's gonna pop up on there, but we're gonna go ahead and jump into point number 3, game-changing moment number 3, the roughing the passer call on John Franklin Myers, where he put his full body weight onto Trevor Lawrence. That was huge, man.
The game is so catered to offenses and protecting the quarterback now. It's crazy. There wasn't anything he can possibly do to stop that from happening. We're talking about 300-pound man, damn near 300-pound man, running full speed at the quarterback. What else can you do? That call was nothing. You can't do anything about it. Coming from athletes, you can't just stop on the dime like that.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just stop on a dime. And not only that, there was a couple times yesterday where Trevor Lawrence got hit and a penalty flag was called. That PJ Lock one was crazy.
I don't even like to put the game into the refs' hands, but Jacksonville got bailed out so many times, especially when it came to the play clock. The play clock already hit 0.
Double zeros multiple times, yep.
Multiple times, no delay of games. The Pat Bryant injury at the end of the game, very unfortunate. You got to throw a flag at that if you're going to throw a flag at Trevor Lawrence getting hit.
Exactly. That, I mean, they like to talk about defenseless receiver. Pat Bryant had no chance to cover himself up. Again, we don't like to leave the game in the refs' hands, but sometimes they be making decisions that do affect the game.
Exactly. It happens in the games all the time.
Yep, definitely that. But to cater to the quarterbacks in that way is very annoying. It's frustrating for a defense. Now, granted, when Bo gets hit and they throw a flag, I'm not complaining.
You know what he signed up for. He's tough. He's a dog. He's gonna take them hits. He's gonna take his licks.
Exactly.
It's just part of the game.
But all right, Reek, we're gonna go ahead and move into moment number 4, and this is a combination of moments, and that was Parker Washington putting Riley Moss on skates twice. Like, Riley Moss started out the game decent. He had some pass breakups. He was tackling people behind the line, but after that RJ Harvey touchdown, Parker Washington had him looking stupid, to be honest with you.
Terrible tackling, over pursuing. Watching that was hard yesterday. We both know Riley Moss is better than that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he gonna bounce back. Bounce back. The defense, I think they know that they haven't played their best since the bye week, so they definitely got to lock it now. Since the bye week, they're giving up 25.5 points now. Before it was only 17. So
yeah,
Vance gonna have to figure it out.
He's gonna have to tighten it down. When you start giving up more points like that, that means offense has figured something out against you.
Yeah, it's very concerning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. But we're going to go ahead and go into the last game-changing moment. Already down big, Bo Nix throws a pass that is intercepted. That pretty much wraps up any comeback attempt.
Watching that play over and over again, I just wish he would have thrown it to Bidet. Bidet was wide open on the little check down route, but I think he felt like there was pressure there and just forced the pass he shouldn't have passed. Even on the right side, Cortland Sutton had got open on his route as well. You're at the end of the game. You're trying to make something quick happen. He's going to learn from it. Sophomore year, he's had a good sophomore year still. Most people thought he was going to be in a slump, but he's played very good. Just got to fix the little things.
Yeah, definitely. It's just the little details, and once they figure it out, this team's going to be amazing. Like, especially come playoff time, they're going to be scary, but the defense needs to figure it out. But all right, Reek, we have officially wrapped up the Jacksonville game, as disappointing as that was. I want to turn the coverage to you, and I want to ask you, who was this week's Mile High Dog of the Week?
Even with the loss, the Mile High Dog of the Week, RJ Harvey. The man had 7 carries for 50 yards on the ground with a 38-yard touchdown where he absolutely ran through everybody to score to tie the game up in the third quarter. But we can't forget he's versatile in the pass game too. He had 4 catches for 71 yards.
Yeah,
We
he's a
can't
dog,
forget
man.
about that.
He's a weapon. Pass game and run game. That boy will put in the work. Congratulations to RJ Harvey, this week's Mile High Dog of the Week. We are going to go ahead and move forward to the Christmas Day matchup against the hated rivals, although there's a little bit missing from this matchup, if you ask me, the Kansas City Chiefs. What are your thoughts on this Christmas Day showdown?
We can't get complacent. We know Mahomes being out, still got to get the job done. Broncos are going against a third string quarterback that's playing his third game.
I mean, they're coming off a rough loss. That 26-9 loss against the Titans was rough to watch. You know, not only from an injury standpoint, but just a rhythm standpoint. They're not in rhythm. You know, the quarterback, third string quarterback that you were talking about, his name is Chris Oladokun, taking the place of Gardner Minshew, who, you know, everyone thought that he tore his ACL, but he didn't end up tearing it, which, you know, thank goodness, because I hate for anyone to deal with that. But he is still going to miss some time. So Oladokun is going to get the start. He was a 7th round pick in 2022 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he's been in Kansas City since. But it's not just a third string quarterback. You're also having a completely decimated Chiefs team. Not only is Patrick Mahomes injured, but Gardner Minshew, Jawan Taylor, Tyquan Thornton, Rasheed Rice, Derek Nottie, Jalen Moore, Trent McDuffie, they're all out for this game. Like, this is a very real opportunity for Denver to get their footing back underneath them.
We need to pull How the Grinch Stole Christmas, still to win away. In Kansas City, they've already had a rough week because I'm hearing they're moving to Kansas in 2031. So make the week worse than it already was.
Yeah. I've been to Kansas before, man.
You see the yellow brick road?
There was a lot of yellow, but it wasn't no brick roads, man. Let me tell you that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was some crazy shit. But I gotta ask, being that we're on this Christmas game, what do you think of the whiteout uniforms?
I love it. Shout out to the NFL for toning it down on the restrictions, because when I saw the white helmet come out, I was like, you got to wear it with the white jerseys. It's not bad with the blue, but it pops better with the whole white stormtrooper vibes.
I'm excited to see it in action for the first time. You know, the pure whites, the whiteout, the could you imagine if it snows in KC? You ain't gonna be able to see a Bronco on the field.
Taking off.
Taking off. But all right, Reek, let's go ahead and look at the game coming up. What are your keys to victory for the Denver Broncos against the Chiefs?
Pressure. That's always a key thing with me as a defensive line guy. Benito said he had a bad game this week. Got to tone it up got to motivate the rest of the D-line as well. And while I'm saying that, pay John Franklin Myers. Give him a bag. In 31 games, he has, or 32 now, I believe, he has over 12 and a half sacks.
Yeah, he's a dog in the run game, man. He stuffs those holes and really makes it hard for the opposing offensive line and running back. My keys for victory, I'm going to go very simple here. I'm going to say fundamentals. Stick to the fundamentals, and you will have no problem beating this Chiefs team in front of you.
Absolutely. Can't get too fancy either, because last night, tried to do the trick play, underthrew it. We ain't been doing good on the trick plays all year.
And then, not only that was a horrible drop by Cortland. He didn't control the ball through the ground, which, of course, you know, is big in today's NFL. But that was rough to watch, because that was a real opportunity for us to get back into the game.
Yes, it was.
Reek, who is your X Factor player for the Week 17 matchup?
My X Factor for this week, PS2. PS2 will be the X Factor, because I already know it now. They're gonna try him on defense, and you don't try the best defense player in the league right now.
No,
best DB. You don't try him, but you know they're gonna get desperate, try to do what they can, and Pat ain't having none of that.
Yeah, I agree, man. He's such a cerebral player too. He will get underneath the skin of the opposing.
Oh, not again.
Fucking Gary, are you serious, bro?
I'm tired of the baby boomers.
Did you guys win or no? Oh, sorry.
Such a troll. That's why his team's 2-10 or 2-11 now.
They're 2-12 at this point, ain't they?
Two and whatever. They're tanking on purpose. I mean, it don't hurt my feelings that they suck because
Yep.
they're the Raiders.
Hey, Gary, should have drafted Shedeur Sanders, buddy.
Oh, I would have hated Shedeur if he went there.
I wouldn't have been a big fan, but you know what? I think that was the right choice because that's a topic for a different day, though. That's a topic for a different day. Fuck the Raiders, Gary. I appreciate you hacking the stream again, you fucking asshole. But my X Factor player, I'm gonna say Bo Nix. Like, he needs a bounce back game for what we just saw. Now, granted, he didn't play a horrible game, but it was just a matter of circumstances, a matter of drops, a matter of, this moment. Like, you know, we went over 5 moments that changed the game. He's going to have to learn from those.
He definitely will. The progression from last year to this year has been excellent. Sean Payton's trusting him more and more. It's just the little things we talk about. He's going to get there eventually. 2 more games left. Just got to win out. Do what you got to do. He's a leader on the team, so I know the boys on the team trust him.
Reek, what is your prediction for the score?
Broncos 34-10.
34-10? Okay.
And the 10's being generous.
Okay.
It might just be 34-9 field goals. You know, they
Fingers crossed.
The Chiefs kick all them field goals. Broncos defense, gotta have you lock it down. Fantasy football championship, 2nd round this week. Your boy can use the $200. That's all I can say.
Hey, I feel you. We'll be pulling for you here on Life in a Barrel. My prediction for this game, I'm gonna say it's a blowout as well, but I think it's gonna be a little bit closer. I think it's gonna be 30-13, Denver. Reek, is there any place that these folks can find you on social media before we head out of here?
Reek.season with 2 N's at the end on IG.
Okay.
But also follow the podcast's Instagram page.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are on Instagram and TikTok at Life in a Barrel Pod or Life in a Barrel Podcast, depending on whichever one. Just look us up. You'll find us. I go by the name of Town. But before I get out of here, I got to do something real quick. There was some comments left on some of our videos last week that were questioning why my jersey was backwards. And it's because I want to wear it backwards, you fucking crybabies. Like, if I want to rock my jersey backwards to show off the jersey collection, I'm sorry, it triggers the snowflakes in Broncos country who tell me that I can't wear my jersey backwards. Oh my God.
Telling another grown man what they can and can't do is crazy because, for one, you're not paying either of our bills.
Exactly.
And number two,
you want me to wear this shit facing forward? Pay my bills. I will gladly wear it facing forward.
And number two, you can't be sitting here talking shit behind a fake profile picture and everything.
Yeah.
Stand 10 toes down, but you're in your mama's basement typing this up, so it don't surprise me.
Yep. That's exactly it. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. We are looking forward to the Broncos versus Chiefs Christmas Day matchup for Reek, for myself, Town. We will catch y'all next time. Peace.
Life in a barrel. Life in a barrel. Life in a barrel.